Women's sport is what I was talking about. Look at our sport. Lovelina Borgohain still has a chance possibly to win gold. She's in a semi-final on Wednesday morning. You've got Mirabai Chanu, already won a silver. PV Sindhu reaching the Mount Everest in a way of sport by winning 2 consecutive medals. At least in the Indian context, the Mount Everest to win the first woman sportsman or sportswoman to win 2 individual medals, Sushil Kumar in men. Look at the women's hockey team. Look at our women in every sport now being competitive. Look at even our women's cricket team. Competitive, was in the last World Cup final. So I think women's sport is really one of the stories of our time. Stree power. And I think this in a way is going to be inspirational for an entire generation. You know, I grew up in the 70s, and then in the 80s we had PT Usha. She finished 4th in a 400 meters hurdle. She was a great inspirational figure for athletics for a while. But I think now you're seeing it not just in one sport but across sports. We need to build on that. You know, Manu Bakar, we had a lot of expectations from her. Unfortunately, our shooters haven't done as well. But who is to say that 4 years from now or 3 years from now they won't win an Olympic medal? So I think this is a moment to celebrate, in a way, Indian Stree power. This is a moment to celebrate the arrival of the Indian woman really on the center stage of the Olympics. Not just one PV Sindhu, but there's Mirabai Chanu, there's Lovelina, now there's the women's hockey team. So, you know, you've got these stories that can be told and retold, and I think that will have a huge effect. That's why I think today is so significant, because this is really breaking another major barrier. And who is to say, as Boria says, that we can't go on and, you know, reach the finals and win gold? There are tough teams ahead, no doubt. But once you've beaten the world number 2, who is to say you can't beat the world number 1 as well? So I think Indian women's hockey has broken a glass ceiling today, and I really hope that Indian women's sport shows the way in the years ahead.
Absolutely. And Rajdeep, this is the right time to, you know, reverberate with our promo which is running on air. Go India, go for gold as well. If they could beat world number 2, they can definitely go on there to win a gold, and all hopes are now on the women's hockey team. Boria, a word on the coach of the Indian women's hockey team as well, and then I'm going to go back to Chitrashi to draw up an analogy with the film as well.
By the way, if you saw me, I was actually on the phone talking to Sard Marine. I will get you Sard Marine in what? Half an hour? He said to me he's having, wait, I'll read it out. He's having lunch and getting there. I've already sent him a Zoom link. I'll get Sard Marine live. So Sard Marine has done exceptionally well for this Indian side. After the loss against Great Britain, he gave the girls a bit of a shake-up, and that was evident. So Sard Marine was superb. The way he has worked with these girls, he has worked with the men's team also, Sard Marine. So he's worked with both the sides, and over the last couple of years, with Rani Rampal and team, the way Sard Marine has worked is phenomenal, phenomenal. So that's what I'm saying. You must celebrate the contribution of Sard Marine a la telling you this, Indian women have beaten the men 10-0 at these Olympic Games in every sport. And that's been the story from Rio. Sindhu and Sakshi there. And now look at Lovelina, look at Sindhu, look at Mira, look at the women's hockey team. The men have done well. The shooters, yes, they were underwhelming, but Manu Bhakar's 19. You know, all of these kids, people who have been there, will get more mature. Indian sport, if anyone comes and tells you ever again that these Olympics, oh, you know what, it's all nonsense. People need to get behind Olympic sport. A sport galvanizes a country. Look at the amount of television time you are spending today. Why? Because this gives you positive traction. All the negativity and gloom goes out of the way. And that's why I'm proud of our girls. Lore has been scripted, immortality achieved, and they have now elevated themselves to the annals of Indian
I think the nation is proud of our girls, and, you know, the girl power is right there.